Somebody please tell me. Tell me, please. Please tell me one thing you're going to remember from tonight's show on a positive matter. A positive matter, that is, from tonight's episode of Raw. Not only did tonight's episode of Raw suck, with just poor writing and everything, but there were several instances on this show that took place that really, really made me feel that WWE was purposely trolling with us even more to see how stupid we really are. With the inconsistency of like some rules and regulations that are supposed to take place during matches. How do you not get disqualified in a regular in a regular tag team match by DDTing someone with a steel chair right in front of the referee? And how on earth is just a random person allowed to insert themselves into a match and replace someone who walked out of the match before without the GM even saying thing? I'm sorry. This show, again, as I've been saying these past several weeks, Raw has been just going downhill. And I feel like it can't get any worse than this. It can't get any worse than this. It can't get any worse than this. Guys, this show was that bad tonight. I was this close to giving this show an F. I'm dead serious. It was for just a little bit like, oh, that was a cool spot. That was a cool spot here. This show would have been an F. But this show, so many things happened that made absolutely no sense. And it's something that the WWE should know made absolutely no sense. They should know at this point how bad it is. But no, you know why? Because Road Dogg is writing for Raw now. Yeah, that's right, Mr. Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better block somebody! Yeah, you. I'm calling out right now, Road Dogg. You suck at your job. Seriously, I've said this how many times? Again, I took a directing class in college. Well, of course you know, because I was a video major. I swear, the teacher I had was tough. I mean, he was effective, he was knowledgeable, but he was tough. He was not an easy teacher at all. I don't know how any of these writers for Raw, or even like Road Dogg, or a lot of these writers for the WWE would have even passed that class at all with how bad this writing is. Like, seriously, I am half tempted to take an episode of Raw, show it to this teacher, and be like, hey, how much sense do you think this really makes? I mean, yes, he probably would not be a wrestling fan, but still, he easily would be like, well, why is this happening? Why is this happening? Why is this happening? I'll say, I don't know. Ask the 30-some writers and their head writer, who just probably knows how to at least write a good show, but isn't even going to try. Isn't going to try. They have $2.5 billion coming their way in the next 5 years for being in charge of SmackDown. But no, we have nothing to lose. We're making all the money we can. That's not the. That's just an introduction to my rants. Guys, what's going on? This is the Club of the Man 1993 coming at you as always. This is my June 4th, 2018 live review of Monday Night Raw. It took place in Houston, Texas. I already said before, this show sucked. This show was awful. Again, each show each week has gotten worse and worse and worse and worse and worse since Backlash. I mean, Raw was like teeter-totter, like all right, like, not great, but not like that bad before Backlash. Ever since Backlash, and we all found out that Road Dogg took over, it's just been getting worse and worse. And you know what? The thing was, I've been saying most of the past few weeks, a lot of times it's been because of the stuff with Roman Reigns. Honestly, yeah, that was mad tonight. I don't think it was the worst tonight, but it was so much more than just that. So much more. Let's get right into it. We seem to have a lot of people in the audience. Let's see what we got here. Let me see here. We got Dakota, we got Hassan, we got Robbie. Let's see what we have to say here. Dakota said that show was trash, and why did Elias not get disqualified? Oh my! By the way, did you not CM Punk? Yeah, I know it stands for Chick Magnet. They'll reportedly sign indie star Keith Lee. He is reportedly appearing at TakeOver Chicago. We'll see what goes down there. Yeah, I heard about that. Yes, Road Dogg was the worst writer ever. I don't know why they can't both show me at the same time. McIntyre and Ziggler destroying the entire tag team division was memorable. I mean, yes, that was good, but why did they eliminate them first like that? Why? Robbie won Kenobi's ice cream for $9.99. Sure, I'll take one right now. I could use some ice cream after the terrible shows went through. I heard about that, and I'm not surprised at Kobe, as I thought it meant Chicago made. I plan on watching Ring of Honor. Go for it, Dakota. I'm still going to eat Alexa's Twisted Bliss blueberry off her ass. Oh, gosh. Best line of the night, I'd say, by far. Keith Lee is a beast. Yeah, I didn't like that. Book it, Mike. Mike versus Road Dogg and Money in the Bank in an I Quit match. Oh, you bet I will put him in a nice rear naked choke or something like that. Okay, that's a little too far. I don't want to sound too threatening or anything over here, but still, Road Dogg, I'm sorry. Yes, suck. B Team will be ruined like AOP and Rusev Day. We'll talk about that later also. He is the 12th best wrestler in the world, but Liverpool always sign him. He's a black Samoa Joe, but his finisher is devastating looking. He's rumored to be at TakeOver Chicago. Hopefully, when he gets to the main roster, it won't take his way to finisher either. Bailey's belly button is cute, though. Hey, Mike, I'm the uncrowned champion. You're the uncrowned champion. Dan's the uncrowned champion. Gene's the uncrowned champion. Hell, everyone is the uncrowned champion. Pretty much. Well, I'm sorry. Roman Reigns is. With Michael Cole is every single freaking week when he comes out. Pisses me off to no end. We got Ninja Dragon 0810. What's up? He says, I was at Raw. I am so sorry, my friend, with what the show you watched. I watched Money in the Bank. Too many DQs. Speaking of Robbie, must sell ice cream at DQ, Dairy Queen. Yeah, that's the right DQ for disqualification. Hi, Lauren. Robbie One Kenobi needs to make a Tony Storm flavor ice cream so I can eat it off her. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, son. Hello, everybody. Roman actually got cheer. Yeah, I'm so sick of this Bailey nonsense. We'll talk about that. We need Lauren Hutton ice cream. Please don't get me started on Red Hot Rollins. Roman got cheered because he saved Seth. I mean, he got cheered, but, at the same time, it's just the same old shit they're trying to continue to do. Let's get into the show first before we get too far. I did let the Elias say he can actually sing. Yes, Elias is entertaining, and he can actually sing as well. But, of course, the match got involved. Well, let's talk about it. That's actually what we started off. We actually started off with Elias in the ring. He does his usual things, whatnot, and he just perhaps himself saying he'll become very viable at Money in the Bank because he's going to win the IC title, because on that night, the entire world will see that W stands for Walk with Elias. He talks about how he left Seth lying in a pile of dirt and pain last week, but think about how he felt smashing one of his beloved guitars. He took that pain and turned it into the song he's going to sing right now. First off, you chose to smash with the guitar. You didn't have to, which, again, it still drives me insane, though, that Elias uses the guitar as a weapon. Again, in NXT, he never used it once as a weapon. Cassius Ohno destroyed the guitar in that loser-lease NXT match, and Elias melted down. So I just still don't get why WWE do you continue to have Elias get destroy people with his guitar? I really do not get it. But it's about how Seth is going to lose his title match, like a sports analogy that I do not understand, but whatnot. But yeah, they pretty much just show like an instant replay of him singing pretty much, and replay of Rollins getting smashed, which it was all right. Rollins comes out, he just walks around the ring, Elias waving around his guitar, and then Seth grabs a chair, and they have like a standoff, and then Seth, like, and they throw their weapons at the same time. Seth knocks the guitar out of Elias' hand, so Elias is cornered with a chair. So I'm like, oh, okay, what's going to happen here? And all of a sudden, we hear noise coming from the crowd. I'm like, somebody's coming in. I'm like, maybe it'll be Jason Jordan or Dean Ambrose. Somebody, one of the two is going to return and attack Rollins. No doubt about it. Whenever it happens, sometime soon. But of course, who is it? Jinder Mahal. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, of course. Of course, because Jinder Mahal coming out means that Roman Reigns is going to come out. And we're going to have nothing but another tag team match player. Holla, holla, holla. Because why? Because, well, okay, so I have a great idea. I have a great idea here. You see, we can't get a good reaction on Roman. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Roman feud with Jinder. Nobody will ever cheer for Jinder. So no doubt about it, they're going to cheer for Roman. Well, you're thinking the option of we don't care, Vince. And when that was working, oh, I have another great idea. So Seth Rollins guy out there, the guy who holds the Intercontinental Championship, he's been doing pretty good lately. So why don't we have both him and Seth beat up on Jinder Mahal? That way, people will cheer. They'll cheer for Seth. And if they cheer for Seth, they've got to be cheering for Roman. Well, we do cheer for Seth whenever he's in the match. But we're not cheering for Roman because you're continuing to do this with him. Come on. We will cheer for whoever we want to. We will get behind whoever we want to. Just because you think you're the big leagues, you think you are the holy grail of everything when it comes to wrestling, does not mean that you can take advantage of us as trades like we're stupid. Again, Cody Rhodes left the WWE to go show that he can be more than the WWE ever gave him the chance to be in ROH, which is why our good friend Hassan here is going to go watch more ROH from now on. Good for you, man, because if you want to find something you enjoy more, definitely go for that. But Roman came out, involved in type of brawl. He saved Seth, set up the tag team match. The match happened. Of course, Michael Cole again says how many times, as Robbie was mentioned before in a live chat, that Roman is the uncrowned Universal Champion. That is all Vince saying that. Please just shut up, Vince, and quit reminding us that, oh, so that was a botched finish. So Roman technically should have won from what it looked like, but we had to keep the title on Brock because, if we gave it to Roman then, he would have gotten the best reaction. Well, obviously, if he's not going to get a good reaction for winning the championship, and here's the thing, not like a good reaction for a qualified heel, but for a guy that people do not want to see in that top position because you book him like crap, then why do you even bother putting him in that spot? The match happened. I mean, again, whenever when Roman was in the match, he didn't get like that much time in the matchup. Whenever Seth's in the match, he was killing it. I thought he was doing a great job. Like the spots there were good, but of course, the thing that just did not make sense at all to me, and this was the first of several things. So somehow a steel chair got brought. I think Seth was about to attack Sunil Singh, whichever Singh brother was. I don't care. I don't care about them at all. He was about to hit one of them with a chair. Somehow the chair got into the ring, and Elias hit a DDT on Seth Rollins with the chair, and the referee saw it. Isn't that a DQ? Yes, he didn't hit Rollins with the chair, but he hit Rollins. He planted Rollins' head into the chair. He still used the chair somewhat as a weapon. Isn't that disqualification? But no, I mean, yes, Elias got the win. It's like, okay, different for a change, it probably means, Seth beating Elias 7 Money in the Bank, which, I kind of figured would happen anyways. But that again, that's inconsistency with your rules, as I said before. How many times, we'll see, this match had one time, one more, oh, you can do it this way. But no, then the next time, you can't do that. You got to do it this way, then whatnot. Where's your consistency there at all? I mean, the match wasn't too bad, again, since, they didn't, have Roman, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, they didn't give so much spotlight on Roman in the match. He was there, probably was just to get a good reaction. But at least he Rollins got the big spots in the match for the babyface team. And just Elias, I mean, getting the win I was cool with that, but I just didn't like how, okay, he hit him with his head on top of the chair. How's that not DQ? Didn't make any sense whatsoever. I don't know. Maybe we're stupid, Let's see here. let's see, where were we at? With the live chat. Let's see here. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Lauren gave Raw a C. Because I gave Raw a C also only because of the main event. It's fun to watch Mike's rants. I hope it is. Big Show returns and was not even good. Yeah, that was weird. C minus for Hassan. Finn deserves better. Give Elias a chance. Elias definitely a great character. I know he's not as impressive in the ring, but I wouldn't mind hopefully seeing him improve at least. So WWE just forget about Ziggentire beating up Gable and ruin Jordan's return. Maybe, I don't know. Mike, I know the only way this uncrowned champion storyline can work. Have Roman interfere in the men's Money in the Bank match and destroy everybody and then retrieve the briefcase for himself. Once again, Robbie, you're a genius. That's why we like you. I like Braun destroying the ladder, though. Okay, yeah, that was a good spot. I'll give that. Do we even know who turned heel tonight? Like Nia or Braun or Rude? I don't even know anymore. I mean, you can have baby faces facing off each other, but you're definitely still throwing hints at okay, this person is acting more of a heel now or for face. The dynamics are soft. You can do a face on face match, but you're still the way you're booking it now. The dynamics field is so off the way it's being booked. Then declare himself the new Mr. Money in the Bank and declare his intentions to face Brock one final time. It could be a story, but I just don't trust Roman and Brock to have another good match. Pretty much, it was so fake though, Hassan. You can't snap a ladder like that easy. Nia's injury is a ruse, and she'll turn heel on Money in the Bank. I'm not completely for it though, still again, because I just don't. It just still this whole friendship thing with Natty and Ronda is random enough the way it is, and we just turned Natty face again. So and I feel like she should stay a baby face right now. So why turn her heel again? I don't get that. Did you know here Steph is going to be on Undercover Boss on June 15th? I did not hear that. Yeah, Bobby was still a face. I think Natty will turn on Ronda. So is Braun, and I don't know if Nia is face or heel now. Nia is a face. Make an impression of John Laurinaitis. Clear my throat first. My name is Mr. John Laurinaitis. I'm the Executive Vice President of Talent Relations and the General Manager for both Raw and SmackDown Live. Now, tonight, I'd like to present to you my good friend here, who's a great writer in the Road Dogg, Jesse James, Road Dogg. Whatever heck it is. But yeah, I did that impression for Hassan. Lauren doesn't like Ronda. Ronda only wrestles at pay-per-views. Really, Vince, really? Will she ever wrestle on Raw? I kind of wish she would, but nope. I think Natalya is legitimately hurt. Did you see her knee and Nia actually look concerned? It did look like it could be convincing she could have hurt it, but I hope that's not the case. Lesnar won't be on WWE for 3 months. Yes, I heard that. That's stupid. If Natty is hurt, I think you have to give Becky or Sasha the edge to win Money in the Bank. I still want Becky, honestly. Love your rants. At least Jinder and Roman wasn't long, thank heavens. Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, we had one more thing involving them as well, but it was just the same old crap. Again, to me, it wasn't the worst part of the show tonight. Roman's supposed to take the title from Lesnar at SummerSlam. Please, hallelujah, do that. Please, 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 please do it. Becky is my choice, as is Joe for the Money in the Bank winners. I'm cool with both of those. He's looking forward to Ricochet versus Dream and Black versus Solving, Gargano versus Ciampa more than the entire Money in the Bank card. Yeah, TakeOver Chicago is looking great. I'm looking for that. Kurt was all over the place tonight. I'll talk about that whole corporate thing. It is a DQ. What are your thoughts on Baron Corbin working with Angle? I'll get to that momentarily. Sure, Cena may go down to NXT and face Velveteen Dream. I'd be fine with that. Definitely give them a match. I would love to see that. He used the chair as a weapon. It's against the rules. Exactly, yes. Cena versus Dream at Brooklyn 4. Yes, I'd love that. That angle is dumb, Hassan. Fans will boo him like Eva Marie and Tommaso Ciampa. Now, Cena wants kids. I think he's doing it for Nikki, to be honest, which is kind of selfish still. Think their split was a work. They never broke up. I think it was just a work also for Total Bellas. Says, oh yeah, we're gonna talk about the 6-woman tag match. Elias will take the title at Money in the Bank, and it will set up a 2-month build to Rollins versus Lesnar. My one friend tonight even said that, what if Elias did win the title off of Rollins and him and Strowman had a match for the Intercontinental title at SummerSlam? Can I get a encore of the Symphony of Destruction? Anybody? I wouldn't mind seeing if they did that again at SummerSlam. I think that I wouldn't mind that at all. I did enjoy that. Yeah, screw these dusty finishes, definitely. Sasha wins Money in the Bank and turns heel. I mean, she could, but it doesn't look like they're even going anywhere with her and Bayley now. I don't even know. If Natty, Nia, and Sasha or Bayley turn heel, imagine how many heel women on Raw. Yeah, way too many. Thanks, guys, for stopping the live chat. Let's keep moving on. So we had a tag match. Okay, then we had this. We then had Kurt Hawkins out in the ring with a table full of tacos at ringside. He says earlier today he made a bold prediction. You see, he's sitting at 199 losses, and tonight, when he wins, everybody in the arena will get a free taco. He interviews his opponent, James Harden, who is from right here in Houston, and those two face off in a match. It was very short. And then Baron Corbin came out and hit him with the end of days. And because of that, James Harden won by disqualification, and that's Kurt Hawkins' 200th loss. I'm like, okay, are they turning Hawkins face now? We're supposed to feel sorry for him, which we should not, because why would we care at this point? If he really has lost 200 times, then, why would we even want to see him win at all? Like, what reason do we have to get behind him? But then, Corbin hits him at the end of the days, or smashes him through the table of tacos and just dumps it on him. We didn't see Natalya backstage shadowboxing, and Ronda gives her some pointers, pretty much. And we see Kurt Angle texting in his office, and Corbin comes up. He'll explain what just happened later, but he's annoyed at his lack of opportunity, so he went to Stephanie McMahon. He has a letter, and apparently now he's the new constable of Raw and her representative to assist Kurt Angle in his duties. Okay. Baron Corbin is somebody who, I feel like, hasn't completely, fallen flat on his face. Even though all his momentum got cut off last year at SummerSlam within a week just like that. But why Baron Corbin to be thrown into this random role as being, Stephanie McMahon's, right-hand man, just making sure Kurt does his duties? It's just random, and I don't get it. I mean, somehow Phil may work, but I just feel it's random, and I'm just like, what? I don't get it at all. We had Natalya and Nia Jax in a really mad match. Didn't really care for it at all. Ronda's on commentary. And then Natty hurt her knee towards the end of the match randomly. Again, don't know if it was real or not. And then Nia just capitalizes. It's a Samoan drop, and afterwards, Nia's just standing over there, not sure what to do. Ronda goes over to help Natty, and then Nia's like, I'm just trying to check on my friend here, which is showing that, okay, obviously it was still a face-on-face match in the WWE's eyes. Even though Nia was more kind of a bully last week. So now all of a sudden she's a babyface again. And she's bumping into Ronda. Ronda's just giving her a look like, you want to go at it? It's like, no, I'm just bumping in. It is an accident. I'm bumping into you. It's a poor acting choice there. So, Ronda helped her away. I don't get what it was supposed to accomplish, help further the feud between Nia and Ronda. And then we have a backstage interview with Bobby Roode. He says he's ecstatic heading into Money in the Bank. He drives the spotlight, so of course he's excited to climb that ladder and make history by winning the contract. And when that happens, it's going to be glorious. He talks about how he's been in the business for 20 years and never seen a man like Braun Strowman, and it'll take every trick under his robe to beat him. His goal is just to survive tonight. So we have Bobby Roode versus Braun Strowman, and pretty much a squash match for Braun Strowman. I mean, the only thing I remember about the match was, Strowman breaking the ladder in half like he did in front of Bobby Roode. And Bobby Roode loses yet again. Bobby Roode has lost every match on Raw except for the 1 week he beat Elias and then made his state intention to be Money in the Bank. He won his qualifying match, but he's lost all the time ever since. Why is he even in the ladder match if all he's done is lose? Lose and lose and lose and lose and lose and lose and lose. He's just an entrance. Vince brought him up. He's like, "Oh, we'll turn him babyface because that glorious thing he does, gives a positive response. So, but that's all we'll worry about. He just needs to just do that, and then it'll draw viewers. That's it. That's it. He doesn't have to do anything else. That's it. That's it. That's it." I don't know. Again, the only reason why I would accept this losing streak is if Bobby Roode turned heel. That was going to happen. That's the only reason why I would accept it. Then we have Kevin Owens watching backstage. He's in an interview, and he says Braun Strowman is big. Bobby Roode has a robe, and the sky is blue. Who cares? He doesn't care about anyone that stands between him and Money in the Bank. Finn Balor is a perfect example as to why the fans are clueless. What does too sweet even mean? Was it too sweet when he failed last week against Strowman? He declares his intent to win and show the world what he knows about Finn Balor tonight, and that's that he's nothing more than a made-up Irish myth. So that was just a bit of a promo cut by Kevin Owens. Then we have backstage, we have Nia Jax apologizing to Natty, saying she didn't mean to hurt her knee, which, Natty didn't hurt her knee, because of an attack from Nia. She just landed funny on her knee from what it looked like. So Nia didn't hurt her knee, first off. Jesse's going to be okay if he had Money in the Bank, and Ronda tells her to leave. They argue over Natty's, injury, and Natty speaks up saying, accidents happen. She needs a minute to herself. She just hobbles off and leaves the two opponents just looking on, pretty much. Okay, whatever. We then had this promo with the Deleters of Worlds, which is the first time they've had a couple, small, backstage promos at the Y family. I mean, not the Y, at the Hardy compound. Well, whatever their background thing is, which those aren't bad. I mean, I feel like, the promo they had here, because Bray says many men lust for power. It's their nature. It drives them. It consumes them, and unfortunately destroys them. But any team that has the audacity to face off against them should understand that they're not facing men. No, they're facing woken warriors, fireflies, and gods. And then they'll truly understand what it means to be woken. Matt takes over and says they're magical. Their essence has transcended space and time, and now the Raw Tag Champions, unmatched, unparalleled, unstoppable. They've woken the entire WWE Universe and says that he asks Renee Young if she considers herself woken, and she does. He declares that to be wonderful and asks the crowd for a standing woken ovation. He declares it's time for the Battle Royale to commence and calls on Senior Benjamin when Bray interrupts, saying, he says no matter who wins, they'll suffer and be deleted. I mean, again, this wasn't bad. I feel like, they finally let them say a little bit more into stuff they would say, at the compound. And we haven't really seen that in a while. They've just been having just random tag matches, which they've won them. I mean, that's what they should be doing at Tag Champions. But I feel like, a pro like this was definitely a little more necessary to have sooner than later. But the thing that bothered me about this promo, though, is why was it in the ring? It should have been, again, Wyatt family compound or the Hardy compound or whatever. Again, that place where they go with the light, the background they got. I feel like that promo should have been cut there. This being in the ring, it felt like really out of character. It felt like very out of place, in my honest opinion. Before I get to this, I went to the live chat. Take a look at the live chat for a while. Let's see here. Elias will take the title of Money in the Bank. I already read that. If Natty read that, I think Bliss will turn face soon. Alexa Bliss, I feel, does need a face turn. Again, she's won both Raw and SmackDown champions. She had She's pretty much faced everyone for the most part she can right now. I feel like she needs a face turn to freshen up her character big time. I definitely agree with that. He thinks Owens needs to turn face all and feud with Zayn, and yes, poor Kurt Hawkins. Tacos, that wasn't James Harden. James Harden plays for the Rockets. Hawkins, get off Mike's TV. Yes, exactly. Imagine Dean returns the Money in the Bank and retrieves the briefcase to attack Rollins and wins the title off Lesnar, and then we start a Rollins and Ambrose feud for the rest of the year. That'd be awesome. Do a Vince impression. Ho, ho, ho. I mean, I got to wake up every day. I got to make sure Roman looks very. Come on, throw it first. Ho, ho, ho. I got up today. We're making $2.5 billion over the next several years. Why don't we just, take it easy over the next 5 years, guys? We got all the money coming in. We got nothing to lose. Let's just do this. It's going to be awesome. Road Dogg, people say you did a very, very bad job on SmackDown, but I enjoy these little games you play, trolling with the fans. We need that more with Roman Reigns because no one likes him, but we're going to continue to, plead our case that Roman Reigns needs to be loved and cheered by everybody. They need to dream about Roman Reigns. They want to be destined to be Roman Reigns. So you know what, Road Dogg, you're on Raw now. Screw SmackDown. That show can just be whatever it wants to be again. So you're on Raw now. Hopefully that was good. Hawkins had an actual chance to win. Of course, Harden is black also. You said you could go for some ice cream after tonight. Would you like Princess Power Punch, Submission Magician Mango, Bailey the Berry, Iconic White Cherry? Can I have a little bit of each, please? Bailey the Berry off of her Bailey the Belly button. Dolph and Drew deserved to defeat the Broken Wyatts, definitely. What's with Corbin and Angle? Yeah, I don't get it. Then I'll eat Power Princess Punch with Lauren Hutton and get brain freeze. Don't get a brain freeze headache. Jobber Rude, pretty much. Still waiting on that Jordan return. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't come back yet. What if at Money in the Bank, CM Punk comes in, climbs the ladder, grabs the briefcase, and says this is a takeover, and Triple H comes out and reveals he re-signed Punk? That would be epic. I don't think it's going to happen, though. That'd be awesome. Rude is a jobber now. Turn him heel. I know he probably won't return. I'll eat with you. He will, for money if it's the right price. Lex needs a face turn the most of any woman on the roster. Yes. Did you hear they're going to give Mickey a push finally? I did not hear that, but if so, awesome. Dakota thinks it's going to be AOP that will beat Hardy and Wyatt. Rude needs a heel turn out of anyone in the main roster, definitely. Did you know the reason Sandy hasn't debuted is because they are waiting for Cross to lose at TakeOver to debut all 4 members together? If that's the case, then I'm fine with that. I was asking to eat with you, Lauren. The ice cream you and I will eat and get brain freeze. Thank Vince for Rude's losses. He's delusional. He is. Triple H TakeOver. I used to like you, Vince, but you lost your touch 5 years ago. Exactly, he did. For sure. Triple H took over NXT 205 Live. They're better now, definitely. Any predictions for Money in the Bank? My bads. Not Robbie. I said sorry. I'll think about my predictions for Money in the Bank still. I'm just too drained now. Also eat ice cream with you. Young is back in commentary. Otunga. Wow. That's all right. Shinsuke will never be world champion as long as Vince is around. Hey, what's up, Tia Kupar? Thanks for the congrats on 900 subs. I think Otunga is better than Coach and Booker still. Otunga, I used to hate when he was on SmackDown. He actually was a little bit better tonight, but yeah, he can't get any worse at this point. Commentary just sucks when Vince is in your ear, unless you're Mara Ronaldo. I think Otunga. How's everyone tonight? Beat up Tia Kupar because this show was just awful. Shinsuke deserves it in 2 weeks. He wouldn't be too bad. WWE needs to sign Matt Riddle. Never heard of him, but hopefully he's pretty good. Even if Shinsuke does win, I'm still walking away from the WWE like Neville did. You do that. What if Rusev and Lana wins Money in the Bank? I love that, but I don't know if WWE will pull the trigger on it. Hey, Mike, I learned English because I wanted to say something special on here, but I forgot. So, sorry, no speak English. Let me do that again. Sorry, no speak English. And the sticks and stones I break my bones, the words never hurt me. Matt Riddle said he quit smoking pot if they pay him enough. Interesting. If Jay Lethal signed WWE, they book him horribly. If anybody signed WWE, they'd be booked horribly. Just ask Bobby Lashley. Oh, that's right. We still have to talk about him later on when we get to that. I don't know when that's going to happen, but probably soon. But continuing on with the review, we then had this battle royale for the number one contendership for the Raw tag titles. First off, again, why couldn't they just announce this last week instead of having that stupid Memorial Day barbecue that they had, was pointless? Second off, why on earth was JoJo making the announcement when the match started? Like, it sounded awkward. She's like, the following contest, maybe I should have been announcing it right now. Unless, the wrestler started, wrestling at the wrong time when the bell went off or something. I don't know. But in the beginning of the match, it was McIntyre as they were just hanging out. I'm like, they know they're going to be in an actual match. Maybe they should actually, win this. I feel like they're the hottest thing going right now. But nope, they get eliminated first. Why? I mean, I'd rather had Ziggler be one get eliminated than McIntyre. They laid out the tag team roster. Okay, but they're all precious bunch of jobbers anyway. And as he was saying also, AOP wasn't in this match either. Where is AOP? I don't know if they're protecting them from looking weak. I mean, here's the thing. I get that we probably would be complaining if AOP was still in NXT at this point. But now they're up on a roster, not doing anything with them, then why are they here in the first place? I mean, if the rumor about Sanity is true and they're waiting until Nikki Cross is ready, they could have just done vignettes or something like that to tease that, they're on their way or something like that, I feel, at this point. Why had them come up, again, just dump Paul Ellering and then do nothing with it for a long time? I don't know. But then eventually, it came down to just the B team and Heath Slater and Rhino. And I'm like, you watch this. You watch. For some reason, they will have Heath Slater accidentally eliminate Rhino or something like that. And sure enough, one of the B team members' feet bumped Rhino that was on Heath Slater's shoulders. And sure enough, that's how the B team win. So the B team is going to be facing the Deleters of Worlds for the Raw tag titles. Okay, I mean, yes, they were getting some popularity. I mean, yes, their theme song is pretty awesome, but not yet. You've only had them beat Breezango twice, and that's pretty much it. You should have had them face a couple other teams just to get some more of it. Also, I mean, I want to see, both Axel and Dallas succeed, but whatever. But I do agree with what Lauren said before, that it should be Ziggler or McIntyre dethroning AOP not AOP, the Deleters of Worlds of the tag titles, and not someone else, I feel. Let's see here. Jay Lethal is amazing. I bet WWE Shop will make that Nakamura shirt. I buy it. Dakota, big fan of Jay Lethal. Ziggler shouldn't have been in it. I agree. They should have came out and assaulted the B team when they won. I would have been cool with that. Bray should have hit on JoJo a lot harder. Oh, good one there, Hassan. Great Vince impression. Thanks. AOP isn't doing nothing because they are facing Hardy and Wyatt at SummerSlam. Interesting. Mike, we should beat the C team and win the tag titles. The C team. Oh, my goodness. I love it. They should give the Ascension a push. They were great in NXT. I love them to give the Ascension a chance to do great in NXT, but I think it's too late at this point. It's too late for them to be saved, I think, unfortunately. Oh, gosh. Do I really have to talk about this? When I saw that we were going to have another interaction between Bobby Roode and Sami Zayn, I literally cringed the same way I cringed last week when I was watching the match between Shayna Baszler and Dakota Kai, with how brutal the assaults were that Shayna was doing on Dakota, which they were great for, the show. Same reactions for, this segment about to happen. And it was not for a good reason. Bobby Lashley came out smiling, of course, but he got in the ring and he looked serious. Now, I think it's when Bobby Lashley actually looks serious, I actually can get behind it. But when he's smiling and whatnot, I can't stand that. So he says we're doing. They come from a place which is the old-fashioned way. So if Sammy has anything to say about him, he should do it to his face. Sammy's in a place where he doesn't appear, but all of a sudden we hear him start talking, and he's in the crowd. And he's like, "Hey, Bobby, you want me to come in the ring right now?" And Bobby says that's what he wants, and Sammy says no chance because the last time they were in the ring together, he was assaulted. Pretty much just implying the handshake gave him, like, how he hurt his hand from the handshake. Oh, come on. I'm sure someone squeezed my hand that tight, unless they, like, okay, well, maybe, Bobby Lashley's, grip was enough to sell for Sammy, but I still feel like it was stupid. So then, and I feel so bad for this, Sammy says another terribly scripted promo. Basically taking posts on Bobby Lashley's Instagram and just saying how all these are lies. Like, listen to this dialogue. So let me see here. His handshake nearly broke every bone in his hand, and he hasn't even been able to cook the organic tofu steaks in his refrigerator. But he doesn't mind because his brain never stops scouting, and he found out some things about Lashley through Instagram. Like, Bobby loves posting inspirational quotes. Like, they told me to think outside the box. I showed them there is no box. Sammy says that's deep poetry, almost on his level, and he tosses another one. This one says, apply for that job, date that person, buy that plane ticket, move to that city, do all the things that scare you because they are worth it. Sammy says the one's really personal to him because for a very long time, there's things he thought he couldn't do, and now he feels like he can do anything thanks to Bobby and his Instagram posts. In fact, they're a little too good. Most of these simple Texas folks would read these posts and think Lashley just wants to spread a positive message. But when you're an intellectual like Sammy, you dig deeper. He logged into one of his many anonymous accounts and sent Bobby a DM, and instead of getting a personal response, he got a page link, told him he got a webpage of a VIP exclusive Bobby Lashley fan club. You can get a headband for $19.99, a t-shirt for $39.99. Don't you see? It's a ruse, a cash grab. Bobby's just trying to get one over on everyone, but Sammy's too smart to fall for those tricks. And Bobby Roode literally says exactly what I was thinking. What are you trying to get from here, Sammy? Exactly what I was thinking. What is this? Sami Zayn, in my opinion, has been able to cut some of the greatest promos I've ever heard in the past. A couple come to mind are the ones he did with Kevin Owens on the main roster. Another one is the promo he cut on Mick Foley, the segment where Foley was saying he was going to trade Sammy to SmackDown for Eva Marie. That was a great promo also that Sammy cut too. You can tell this is all Road Dogg. This scripted stuff with, okay, so Sami Zayn is upset with Bobby Lashley because he caused him to have vertigo. But he's cutting these promos saying stuff like how, oh, I found out the truth from your sisters and invited them to come to Raw dressed as fake men pretty much. And now he's talking about, this making fun of quotes that Bobby Lashley said on Instagram. Like, to me, okay, here's the thing. I wouldn't blame Bobby for smiling for instances like this, because it's another one of those, and quote the man again, well, sticks and stones that break my bones, the worst never hurt me. It's one of those things, it's like, no offense, these promos, especially this one, is on the level of Jinder Mahal's promos of him making fun of Shinsuke's face last year, or even on the level of those promos of Shinsuke trying to, cause up disturb some tension between Bobby Roode and Randy Orton about that whole stupid top 10 list earlier this year. That's how bad these promos are. It's another one of those promos you look at Sammy and it's like, okay, yeah, we get you're mad at this guy and you're after him because he caused you vertigo, he missed the Greatest Royal Rumble and all that shenanigans. But winning the Greatest Royal Rumble meant nothing anyway because you just got just a silly trophy and just a green belt for whatever the heck it is. But is this the best you got? This is the best you got. to try to get in the head and piss off. Because he finally did say something towards the end of that promo that did, I feel, was worthwhile, pissing him off. Lashley asked him what's he's going with all this and asked how many burner accounts he has. He thought Sammy would have the decency to face him face to face, and that gets Sammy to say he doesn't talk face to face with liars. Bobby, if that is your real name. He appreciated if Sammy wasn't doing whatever he's doing at the cost of his reputation, and that gets Sammy to say everything he does is a lie, including stupid fake smile on his face. He even questions whether Lashley is in the army, and this is where Lashley took off his jacket and stared him down. He got serious. He's like, "You don't talk to me like that." Like that's I'm like, okay, I can get that's pushing it too far right there. And Sammy sees he definitely pissed off Bobby big time there. But of course, he just stays outside the ring. But then, even though he just got pissed off, Bobby starts smiling again. Like, yeah, guys, it's okay. He just insulted me, but I can smile because I'm a babyface. See? Smile. 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 Oh, I'm a good guy. I'm always happy. I am smiling. I'm a nice guy. I'm just smiling. Even if someone insults me like that, why was he still smiling? You want us to, as I said before, okay, at this segment I feel was bad because of Sammy's promo. Again, Sami Zayn can deliver great promo, but this was just clearly scripted and just pathetic. This promo was pathetic. At this point, I'm not sure what was worse. The Bobby's sister segments or the Bobby's Instagram post segment. I don't know which segment was worse, honestly. Both of these were just terrible. And then, yes, Bobby could smile. I say, okay, I'd be laughing it off too, because Bobby's like, "Is this the best you got? This is really the best you got, Sammy. You're an idiot." And yes, Sammy taking it too far and saying the thing about Bobby lying about being in the military, like that could piss him off. But all of a sudden, you're happy again. Yeah. Why? It makes no freaking sense. Like literally. With what's going on with Jinder Mahal and Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley and Sami Zayn, my thought is this all of a sudden a competition as to, okay, who can be the worst story? We have all this money to play around with in the next 5 years. Let's see whose storyline can get worse. Bobby Lashley is about someone with his, let's say he has sisters or something like that. And let's say, he's got his smiling all the time. And or Roman and Jinder, we all know that feud's not going to be great anyway, so still have it, whatnot. I don't know which one's worse. I mean, personally, I do think Bobby and Sammy could at least have a good wrestling match at Money in the Bank. Despite this terrible story, I do feel they can still have a good match. But Roman and Jinder, no. So I definitely say Roman and Jinder, will be the worst match. But I say the worst build so far has definitely been Bobby and Sammy. Definitely, no doubt about it. Speaking of the devil, we have an interview backstage with Jinder Mahal and Sunil Singh. Jinder says how Roman is jealous, a bitter man, and that's why he cost him his opportunity for Money in the Bank. But there's something in the air. The winds are shifting, and soon Roman will find the storm is coming. Jinder Mahal is coming of the storm. Roman is jealous of Jinder. Why? Here's the thing. This feud started because Jinder claims that Roman gets opportunities. Then there's Roman who claims that management is holding him back. Now Jinder's saying that Roman is jealous of him. So you go from saying, no, he doesn't get any opportunities, but Roman's jealous of me now. Why is he jealous of him? Roman's been a 3 or 4 time world champion. Jinder only once. Roman's won the U.S. title, the Intercontinental title, the tag titles. He's main evented 4 WrestleManias. How in the hell is Roman Reigns going to be jealous of Jinder Mahal? And how in the hell are you a storm coming? Why? And then it gets even weirder because then we have Roman Reigns being interviewed somewhere else about Jinder's comments. Says that Mahal must have forgotten who he is and what he's done around here. Exactly nothing. Maybe they should compare resumes. What has Jinder done lately? All he can do is expect to be handed everything, which, okay, that is somewhat true. I'll give the big dog that. That is true. Then Mahal is interrupted on the other end, saying that Roman would never say that to his face. Shut up. You so know that is so not true. Roman tells him to shut his mouth and says he'll come and say it to his face. Just stay put and he'll shut his mouth for him. So he walks down the hallway. He finds Mahal. And of course, Mahal just throws saying into him. And they just do like a stupid little brawl pretty much and get broken up. This match better not main event Money in the Bank. It better not. It better not. It'll probably main event Extreme Rules, though. And I'll be there to witness it. Whatever. Oh, and then we have this. A 6-woman tag match. So we haven't seen that many of those. The Riot Squad taking on the team of Alexa Bliss, Ember Moon, and Sasha Banks. Why are they teaming two baby faces up with Alexa Bliss? I don't know why. Just to do a typical crap heels do. They get into the match very briefly, and then they fake an injury, get out of it. Okay. So then, now here's the thing. So the match was official. It was a 3-on-3 tag match. Okay. We had an official third person in the match. So Alexa walks out. The rest of the match is whatever it is. I didn't care at all. Bayley comes out and she gets on the rope, on the apron, and Sasha tags her in without any hesitation, even though there is, been some tension between them that they just won't go anywhere with it. And now they're acting like it's all water under the bridge now. Bayley gets in there and just hits the belly to belly on Sarah Logan for the win. How is Bayley allowed to be legal in that match? Again, an example of a match that would have worked. I remember late last year there was a tag match. It was Ruby Riott taking on Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, but she was going to have a tag team partner. She didn't have one. But then Nikki Cross came out and could fill that spot. Okay, a spot was there to be filled. There was no spot to be filled. Kurt Angle didn't come out and say, hey, due to Alexa's injury, I'm going to bring out Bayley to replace her or something like that. It would have made sense. Like, okay. But again, going back to, how the inconsistency of rules changing. When was Bayley allowed to just all of a sudden just show up and be a part of a match where she wanted to? I don't get it. Again, this is another example of WWE creative just purely trying to test our intelligence tonight. Seeing if we notice how stupid they think we really are and have stuff like this happen. How is Elias not disqualified from hitting Seth Rollins' head into a chair with a DDT like that? How were we supposed to believe that this was right? How on earth, again, are we supposed to take Jinder Mahal and Roman Reigns seriously when they're saying two things one week, then they're saying something else the other week? Ah! Then afterwards, backstage, we have Baron Corbin and Kurt Angle watching. And Baron asks Kurt if he's going to stand for this. Angle says this is none of his business, but Corbin reminds him that he's Stephanie's eyes and ears, and Bayley was an illegal replacement. And he tells Kurt to go tell them their win doesn't count. And Angle goes ahead and does so. But of course, well, first off, before that happened, Ember's trying to get Bayley and Sasha to hug it out like everything's cool now. But then Kurt tells them, that this is reversed. Bayley was not a legal, member of the team. And Ember, Bayley, and Sasha act like that was okay. Like it was supposed, like what happened out there was okay. And they're like, oh, this isn't fair or whatnot. There's rules to matches. We had twisted and turned him apparently now. Apparently, I don't know. I can't think of an example of anything now because it's just what? Let's check the live chat. I haven't checked there in a while. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see. I need to catch up. I really, really need to catch up. Man. Let's see. Okay. Feel bad for Lashley. I do too. Bobby Lashley's trying to do his best with the written lines he's given. I definitely think so. Also, I don't blame Bobby Lashley for it. He's just being given crap to work with. Is Wyatt and JoJo still a thing? I'm not sure. Lashley and AOP need to go to SmackDown Live. Yes, they do. We're back to the stage where everybody needs to go to SmackDown Live. I want to be creative and writers drug tested. Me too at this point. Do you think Paige or Kurt is a better GM? I'm not sure at all who I'd say who's a better GM. They're both okay, in my opinion. I mean, Kurt's being a legend being there, although he was pretty much. He's okay. I mean, Paige is all right also, but sometimes I feel like she doesn't look completely confident on the microphone for some reason. Probably she's getting scripted promos to write anymore. They're going to ruin AOP. Wouldn't surprise if they did. Lashley wouldn't have to worry about Michael Hayes, neither. AOP is a reformation of the Shield. I think they should get Stone Cold or Raw and Edge / Raw for SmackDown Live. That's fine. Can you imagine AOP, Lashley, and Samoa Joe in a faction being managed by Paul Ellering? Damn, that would be awesome. Strowman and Lashley to become a tag team. They could have gone with that, but nope, they'd give it to Nicholas. He'll bring back the anonymous GM. No, please don't. Please bring back AJ Lee. Wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't, because Mike is about to see Lashley put on a clinic at Money in the Bank in his first singles match in 2008, I think. Again, I do still think, Lashley and Sammy can have a good match. It's just, these promos are so cringeworthy to sit through. Really, AJ be coming back. Would be awesome. Sammy and Lashley feud is stupid, as Ryback would say. STUPID. Yes, it's stupid. I'm sorry, I need to add the little face also. Stupid. There we go. I had the head movement in there. Mike, promos should come from the heart and not scripted. Exactly. AJ won't return. It'd be nice if she did, though. It used to come from the heart 10 years ago. Unfortunately, the ratings changed. It did. Lashley is what WWE wants Strowman and Reigns to be, with his variety of moves, his size, speed, size, and power, and charisma, pretty much. Agreed. Who do you think was responsible for TV paper PG change back to 2008? I think it was Linda, I think. Like the Rock's promos were awesome. John Cena was Lauren. What do you mean John Cena was Lauren? Lashley came back for Lesnar. Yeah, I don't even know what happened there either. I thought it was Jericho versus Shawn Michaels at Bash, where he bled a lot. Maybe that. He said they won't succeed in the way the Attitude Era did. That's pathetic. Mike, LOL. What about me? Tina Couponer. Look it up was because of Cena. Linda McMahon was the reason for the PG era, I heard. Look up Lashley's old theme. They need to bring it back. It will make his character show out a little bit more. I'll tell you, okay. Cena wants to go back to Thugonomics. Cena definitely loves to troll. I mean, I definitely wouldn't mind Cena doing the Thugonomics gimmick again. Did you hear right before Lashley came back to WWE, he was holding like every title in TNA? I heard that, yeah. Turn Zayn face again. At this point, I feel with how bad his promos are, or both his promos, I feel Sammy should just go back to being a baby face. I know he didn't really get anywhere, but now it feels like he's just being run into the ground pretty much with how bad writing it is. Go, Mike, go. Hell, thanks, Tina Couponer. Why did WWE hire Road Dogg in the first place? Did you know if you tweet him about WWE, he blocks you? Oh, yeah, I know that. He blocked a couple of my friends already. Do a Road Dogg impression. That'd be awesome. Well, here's the thing. I can easily, imitate his usual line, but I'm trying to think of like this an improv real quick here. Road Dogg impression. Um, Let me see here. Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better block somebody. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tonight, the best commentary, not the best commentary, the best writing team in all of WWE Entertainment proudly presents to you our grand creation of all the Road Dogg, Jesse James, the old man himself, Vince McMahon, the Sock Ass Riders. I don't know, that was a stupid improvisation or whatnot. Probably not the best. I took a stab at it. Probably wasn't that great. I got have Owens turn face by having Sammy interfere and shove the ladder over when Owens is about to win. I mean, maybe they could do that. The top 10 list has disappeared after a week. It did. Thanks to your sweet. Let's go Roman. Have Roman get the magical shovel and bury Jinder. Whatever it happens, I don't care. Kayfabe gets real when they go on Instagram and Twitter. Pretty much, please no more Roman pushes. Nope, Roman versus Jinder in a buried alive match. Only have Strowman bury them both. Sure, why not? I don't understand why Roman was chosen out of the Shield to be the top star. Should have been Seth. At this point, I do agree it should have been Seth. I mean, Roman could have been, a top star, but I don't know about the top guy as one to be. But I just want him to bury Jinder. Jinder can't wrestle. At least Roman can wrestle and cut a decent promo. Jinder can't do either of them. That is true. Robbie says, hey, T.N. Cooper, I'll kick you in the nuts and you'll smile at me and like it and show me some respect. Robbie continuing the quotes, CM Punk, awesome. Good night, Hassan. Either good to cut. Wish they both leave. Petition to bring, what's up, a Slim JXMNY? Petition to bring Alexa back to SmackDown. Honestly, maybe give her fresh matches. LL Robbie. Alexa needs a better writer. She does. Roman is ranked by Meltzer as the 8th best wrestler in the world. I don't know about that. I've noticed they smile a lot during their promos because it's so fucking stupid. Yes, it is. Robbie, I'll invite you to Super Kick after that. Of course, Super Kick always makes me think of, hey, you, buddy. What's your name? Stan. Pow! See? I just kicked Stan. I still love that segment. It's one of my favorites. Robbie's my top 10. AJ's number 2. Meltzer, I can't stand either. Okada, I think, is number 1. Jinder's not wrong when he says Roman's given everything. He's right. Jinder's also been given everything also. We need to do a takeover on WWE Creative and writers, the whole chat room. Let's do it. Whose side are you on? Jinder's or Roman if you had to choose? I hate to say it, but Jinder, because yes, right about the Roman facts. Man, yeah, I mean, you got a point. He is right also. He is right, but, honestly, I don't care at all about the match, but I guess, I don't know. I really cannot answer that question. It's so tough. So is Roman. Watch it, main event, Money in the Bank. No. See, Roman is given everything. Did you know Strowman was given 2 shots at the title? Also, Strowman can't wrestle, cut a promo. That's why Reigns is the top guy. He can do both. I mean, Reigns could, but, Strowman also got over with the crowd. Strowman didn't get over because of WWE writing what he wrote him. Strowman got over on his own pretty much. That's why I like him. You can sell your ticket to Extreme Rules. Yeah, I could. I don't want to ditch my friend though. I don't like Strowman either. Lauren doesn't either. Sasha did most of the work. Did you see her face when Kurt said Bayley was illegal? She wanted to attack her. Pretty much. Bayley's character is so annoying. She feels that's fine. I think we will pull the plug on Sasha and Bayley at SummerSlam, hopefully. They may have already done it now. I don't even know. I like Bayley, but she needs to be a heel. I mean, Bayley as a heel, I still wouldn't mind giving it a try. I still think Sasha needs it more. WWE is money now. They don't care about their workers anymore. It's so sad. Isn't that how a lot of people are? Do you think Steph and Angle are working together? That'd be a swerve. If it was a happen, I wouldn't mind at all. It would be a big swerve. You meant Cena is the reason in the change. Okay, my bad. Linda said so. Sammy at least won more as a babyface. That is true. Robbie kicked me in the nuts, and I'm still smiling. What's up, the wrestling reviewer 809? Sorry, Mike. I meant Roman is ranked 8th by what culture? Mike T and Couponer. I'm sorry, but seeing you guys mark out like this, you're nothing but a couple of nerds. Man, my throat's all dried up. I've been talking too loud so long. Nerds. Okay, I'm not trying to strain my voice. Raw has last week. Raw's had its lowest ratings ever. I'm surprised this week would be worse. SmackDown used the A show. That is a fact with how they are doing. Yes, SmackDown is definitely back on top being the A show right now. Definitely Dakota. All right. We then had this promo with the Big Show, just hyping up, Team Texas for the Special Olympics. Pretty much at that. And then we announced that next week we're going to have 2 Fatal 4-Ways. Of course, one of those for the women, the 4 women from Raw being in Money in the Bank with Alexa Bliss and Natalya questionable because of injury. But I think they're both storyline. So we know they're going to be there. I mean, maybe not Natty, but Alexa, probably. And the men also. And have a face-to-face with Nia and Ronda. We got our main event. Finn Balor and Kevin Owens. I think this is the first time we've seen this match one-on-one since their match at TakeOver Brooklyn 1, the ladder match, which was an awesome match. Again, with how great it was a great match, despite it having the follow-up. The Sasha and Bayley match was easily matched at night at TakeOver Brooklyn 1, I thought, in my opinion. It's good back-and-forth action, but then the part that bothered me was it would end the disqualification. Why? Owens continued to beat down Finn, and that's why he got disqualified. So, why is disqualification? Afterwards, Owens brought in the ladder. It looked like he was going to grab the briefcase, and then he was about to jump off the top rope, do another frog splash. I mean, not top off the ladder, but he resisted. Why? Moved down 2 more steps, about to do it again. Why? And then Finn gets down, attacks him, shoves him to the ladder again. And then Finn climbs all the way up to the top of the ladder, does a nice looking coup de grace. That was a cool spot. And then grabs the briefcase. That's how the show went off the air. The match wasn't bad, but, why have the end DQ? And why didn't Owens just grab the briefcase? Like, why did he keep resisting trying to do the frog splash off of the ladder? Pointless, stupid. I don't get it. But no, we were allowed to have our intelligence insulted tonight, guys. That's how we got insulted. We got Elias winning a match despite doing a DDT, hitting Seth Rollins with a DDT on a steel chair in front of a referee. And we have Bayley randomly inserting herself into a match that, already had a third person technically, even though she walked out. And Corbin's the constable. And Sami Zayn and Bobby Lashley are continuing to cut some of the worst promos I've seen in a long time. Not their faults, they're giving script bad writing. Again, Bobby Lashley, we can't. Sami Zayn, said before, can cut great promos. But Road Dogg's reign for him. Again, this show had a couple spots, but I gave the show a really low grade based off of, some of the stupid moves that WWE made during the show. The stuff I've already mentioned. So because of that, I'm giving the show a D-. I'm going that low. I mean, most of the people thought it was a C or C- in a live chat, which, if you thought that, that's cool with me. But I just thought that, they went too far with some things tonight. And this, definitely pushing off the edge, definitely too far there. On the polls here on Twitter, though, only had 3 people voting. 67% said C, 33% said D or lower. Again, I gave it a D-. Let's see what we got in the live chat here one last time before we sign off. Let's see here. Where were we at? Don't worry, Mike. We're all nerds in this chat room, but only I'm a genius, and that's why you like me. Yeah, Robbie, that is right. Robbie, could you see AOP Lashley and Samoa Joe in the faction? Oh, he already mentioned this before. Maybe you could write that storyline. Yeah, definitely. Please sign Robbie. Is Jeff not defending his title Money in the Bank since he still ain't got a feud? Orton is out. Almost will be feuding with Sin Cara. Who is left? Maybe he's not defending. I mean, hopefully he's still okay for that knee injury. Hashtag please sign Robbie. I'll get that in there. That coup de grace was sick from the top of the ladder. Another top 10. Do top 10 impressions. Okay. Let's add that to the list. This big ass list. But that's completely fine with me. Top 10 impressions. So that's not impressions. Still got to decide which one I'm doing this week. Do you think the Street Profits will get a push? I heard they will dethrone the Undisputed Era. I mean, I'm fine with the Street Profits dethroning Undisputed Era. I mean, I think they definitely will. Do you think WWE is now trolling with us because of the big contract? Oh, yes, they definitely are. That DDT on the chair, I'm saying that I believe was a botch because headshots to the head is not allowed in WWE. So I'd say Elias tried to push it out of the way. Maybe, who knows? And the commentators had to act quick and say something about it, pretty much. I will avoid watching this episode. Yes, definitely, TN Coupon. Don't even bother. They may be letting Jeff rest for hurting his hip at the dark match the other week. Maybe top 10 entrances to the ring for another video as well. Top 10 dream feuds. Okay. Top 10 entrances. Top 10 dream feuds. Top 10 entrances. Top 10 dream feuds. Good stuff as always, guys. I'll give you guys just another minute to leave anything else in the live chat. Ricochet and Dream should close Takeover. I mean, they could, but I mean, I think it's probably going to be Gargano and Ciampa again, or if they want to do the anti-championship match. But I think it's going to be Gargano and Ciampa again. I still feel nothing's going to top off that. Well, I'm sorry. The first time, yes. This time, maybe not. Again, I think that match should be okay. Not ending the show. Dream and Ricochet though could be a main event match. I definitely agree. But yeah, let me see here. Let's see here. I think a couple of days I'll film my Bailey heel turn video. Awesome, Robbie. Top 10 unscripted moments. There's not too many of those. But I'll see if I can do top 10 unscripted moments. Let's see here. I also have a his dream feud of Styles and Michaels. That would be awesome. Having Sasha on do awesome. That'd be awesome. That would be sick. I still can't go over the Ricochet flip. I can't go over either. Top 10 ladder matches or Money in the Bank matches. Top 10 ladder matches. Top 10 Money in the Bank matches. Top 10 cash-ins. Top 10 cash-ins. Top 10 WrestleMania matches and top 10 SummerSlam matches. I'll probably do some top 10 SummerSlam stuff like when it gets close to SummerSlam. So that will definitely be a one to come. I think EC3 will cost Gargano. I'm suspecting that also. Yeah, let me know if I finish. Top 10 dream matches and top 10 mic talkers. Top 10 dream matches. Top 10 mic talkers. With how we stare at Gargano, yeah, I think so too. Gargano and Ciampa will close the show again because it was yeah, that's true again because again it happened in Chicago. Do I hear a train? Yes, there's a train down the street. I never notice them more unless somebody else points them down. Top 10 heels and faces. I got that one written down. And I don't know how he does the top W characters of all time or current. Top 10 characters. Top 10 characters. Climb aboard the Who train. Oh man. Oh, Robbie, set you up for that good one. Hey, I'm going to go to bed. See you tomorrow. Did you talk about Finn's match? Yeah, I did briefly. But I was first talking about the NAL. I did like the end, but the match was still good. Yeah, have a great night, Lauren. Thank you for joining me as always. Oh yeah, also of course, I guess I'll get off the air now. It's about 1 o'clock here. But just a quick thing, mess up there. I mean, I know last week I did also. I catch Smack the Legs. I went out with friends, but I got hit with a last minute pirate ticket tonight. So I am going to be going to the Pirate game tomorrow night, so I will be catching SmackDown late again tomorrow. I'm doing my review later tomorrow as well. But I'll still be able to watch SmackDown, so don't expect a SmackDown review for me right away tomorrow night, but I will do one. But I think with that, if they have a live chat, I'll check out. Hashtag we love Lauren. Yes, we do love Lauren. Yeah, good night, Lauren. Thank you for joining us. But thank you also to Robbie, TN Couponer, Hassan, a few other random names that appeared in this live chat. Thank you guys for joining me. Owen, Dakota, and Hassan. Talk to most annoying WWE characters or GMs is another one. Let me see here. This list is long, but I'm loving it. Top 10 annoying moments. Top 10 GMs. Sorry for the for so much top 10. No, it's all right. You're fine. A year to date, when that Ciampa broke our hearts. Yes. Enjoyed that game. The game, Mike. Yeah. Hopefully the game's good. Again, the Pirates are in a big slump right now, but I'll still enjoy it with my cousins. Hey, Mike, let's end the stream with one more. Sorry, no speak English. Of course, also before we sign off, also continue the live chat as always. If you make sure to check out Robbie One Kenobi's channel as well, because again, he always leaves good fantasy bookings. He's destined to rep WWE. If you like what you see, as always, please get the hashtag please sign Robbie trending on Twitter, and also hashtag promote Tyson Kidd, and also hashtag because he wrote a terrible show tonight, hashtag fire Road Dog. But yeah, guys, thank you guys again for joining me in a live chat. I'm getting ready to go to bed because I am tired. I'm exhausted. So again, leave us in the comment section below about what grade you thought you would give this episode of Raw, and what were your thoughts on it as well. Be sure to click my like and subscribe or come to this channel. Follow me on Twitter at DemandAir93. Again, I'll see you guys probably later on tomorrow night for my SmackDown review. Again, I'll be at the Pirate game tomorrow night. So if you're watching the Pirate game and you happen to see me, cool. All right, so guys, I'm checking out. I'll see you all tomorrow night. Until then, guys, have a great night and peace, everybody.